My stepdad, 55 meters, has been married to my mom, 52 feet, about 5 years. They were doing all right but hit hard times and eventually had their house foreclosed on. So they moved in with me, 27F. They've been living here for about 2 or 3 months now, and it's been going okay until last week-ish. Also, my stepdad has been working a part-time job, but has not had full-time employment since then. Anyways, I feel like some of the issues started since I've been on vacation, which I have for 2 weeks. Sometime during the first few days, he saw me heading out and made some sort of comments regarding my outfit. He said the shorts were too short and that I should reconsider. We fought about it back and forth until I just decided to leave because I was tired of reasoning with him anymore. He's been making a lot of these comments in various times and various different ways, e.g. skirt or shorts are too short, your belly is showing, etc., etc. I've told him to stop, and he says okay and then starts up again. I can't say I understand. I think the straw that broke the camel's back for me was when I had my boyfriend over. I've told my mom about it as well, and she said that she doesn't support it, but that this is a dispute him and I need to solve. He stayed till maybe 10:30 to 11 p.m. and left. My stepdad didn't say anything while he was here, but he emotionally imploded after he left. He said that it's wrong to have guys over this late and to be in my room with them alone. He said that we don't stand for these things in our house. I responded to him that he can stand for whatever he wants in his house, maybe even in a hypothetical our house, but he can't tell me what to do in my house. I told him that the days of him making unsolicited comments at me need to end. On top of that, I told him that from here on out, I'm charging $400 a month rent with a month-to-month agreement. On top of that, if he continues to make comments, this agreement is over, and he'll be out of the house as soon as I am able to make it happen. My mom was upset at first about it, but I was able to calm her down. First, I told her that she told me that it was up to us how to solve this dispute, and this is how I've decided to solve it. Secondly, I told her that he's been staying a while and starting to charge rent would make my life a bit easier for as long as he stays. She was a bit more amenable to that second point. Stepdad is just overall quite pissy. He hasn't told my mom or I his thoughts on the arrangement since he yelled at me about it the night of our big argument, but he is just generally ignoring me when he can. Update. So I talked to a lawyer friend shortly after making that post. Apparently, my state does indeed have laws giving tenancy after staying for a bit. They are legal tenants as it stands, unfortunately. So I decided on a month-to-month agreement where stepdad pays $400 a month. On top of that, I felt a few punitive measures were fair, at least temporarily. I placed an 8:30 p.m. curfew on him for anything not work-related. I also disallowed him from staying in the common area anytime I have anyone over period. I also placed the majority of the chores in the house as his responsibility as well. For instance, for as long as he stays, he is responsible for cleaning the place entirely. Absolutely every room in the house, no exceptions. Living room, any bedrooms, bathrooms, including shower, toilets, and sinks, dishes, you get the picture. Of course, I can't force him to do anything, but he won't stay in my house for long if he doesn't. I know it's a bit mean for sure, but I felt there had to be some punishment for his actions. Mainly, I'd say that any further comments, non-payment of rent, or violating his punitive rules or chore requirements would result in me not renewing the month-to-month lease and an eviction as fast as I possibly can. For now, we've been living with this arrangement for a few days, and he's paid his first month. He hasn't made any off-putting comments or anything like that. If anything, he doesn't talk to me basically at all. My mom is still talking to me, though. She agreed that she should intervene if and when he says something again, but OFC, hopefully nothing happens again. She did tell me that stepdad told her that the $400 a month was a lot given his current income from his part-time job and that he finds doing all the chores tiring, but I told her it was final there and no. Also, my BF has been able to come over when he wants to without me being troubled for it. He already never bothered my boyfriend directly, but now he kind of just cold shoulders him and I both. My boyfriend doesn't care and finds it amusing though, so it's fine.